Well, we knew this day was gonna come, guys. We knew it. We knew that there was gonna be the day when we realized that all of the savings, all of the money from the pandemic is gone. We have realized this. I've been telling folks this is gonna happen from Christmas on all the way to right now. And now we're getting the data, and the data is saying Americans are broke.
And there's no money in here.
Well, what's new? What is new, guys? Listen, we know that Americans love to spend.
Shut up and take my money.
People in my comment section were calling me idiots and all this other stuff. Let me go ahead and put it up on the screen here. He said, I'm an idiot.
Oh no. Anyway, last week.
And you know, at the end of the day, I had to show them. I had to let them know, look. Americans are broke. I don't know what reality you live in or what universe you live in where you think people have thousands and thousands of dollars. Look, I just did videos on layoffs the other day, and now you're telling me that everybody has money in their pocket? Guys, listen, we're going to jump into it, but my name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Make sure you check in the description and in the pinned comment. I have a newsletter. Yes, a newsletter. And guess what, guys? It's totally free. And if you sign up today, you will get a step-by-step guide on how to claim your NAR settlement payment, guys. You cannot beat it. It's free. Go ahead and sign up. So let's jump into it. It says, Americans have spent their savings. Economists are worried about what comes next. Well, I'm not an economist, but I can guess that it's not gonna be good. Look, what's gonna happen is individuals who no longer have savings, how are they going to do? What have we seen from other individuals that had all of their savings depleted? They do what every consumer does who doesn't have money in their bank account. They go to credit cards, debt, and more debt.
I'll do anything. I'll do whatever it takes to.
And what we're going to see is, remember we got past that 1 trillion in debt from credit card debt? You haven't seen anything yet, guys. Nothing yet. It's coming. Today's video is sponsored by Baselane. Baselane is a banking platform tailor-made for real estate investors of all sizes. Earn high APY, no monthly fees, and minimum balances. Keep your money organized with unlimited virtual accounts. You can set up accounts for each property with security deposit, rehab savings, and much more. Control and manage your spending and cash flow with physical and virtual debit cards with spending controls and automatic categorizing tagging. And let's be honest, guys, nobody wants to go door to door collecting checks for rent that is owed at the beginning of the month. Come on, don't do that. We want to make it easy, and Baselane will do that for you. Baselane is easy to use, and it has all the tools that you need. You can watch your finances more closely. For example, giving your property manager a virtual card with automatic tracking their spending. The last thing you want to do is have pen and paper, walking around trying to do accounting and figuring out what to do with your property. We don't want to do that. We want things to be easy, and we want things to be organized, and Baselane does that for you. So go in my description or my pinned comment. I have a link where you can sign up and get started today. Now back to the video. Americans saved quite a bit of money during the pandemic, 2.1 trillion worth to be exact. That cushion meant that consumers kept spending in the years that followed, and the economy remained robust despite interest rates and persistence, though gradually decreasing inflation. Really? These articles love to jab and be like, but inflation did come down. I mean, did it really come down? I mean, you're losing money in wages, you're losing money in gas, you're losing money in food. I mean, ragu sauce is $20, bacon is probably $30, eggs were at one point $22. Guys, it continues to get worse before it gets better. And I know people want to say, yeah, Orlando, inflation did go down. Well, yeah, it did go down, but how does that really affect the everyday person? Someone like you who's deciding to buy a house, are you going to say, oh, wow, the numbers say XYZ, but guess what?
I'm going broke. I can't afford to buy a home. It's unaffordable. Oh, guess what? I can't afford food. It's so expensive. Oh, I go to Wendy's, and Wendy's has dynamic pricing.
Dynamic pricing. They're changing the prices on you going throughout the day when it's popular, like Uber, like a taxi driver. Tell me we're in a recession without telling me that we're in a recession.
Captain of the Oz.
that we're going to continue to go down this path. Consumer spending played a crucial role in driving economic growth in the United States. It has shown remarkable strength over the past 2 years, but now that the excessive savings have now dwindled to nothing, that could hurt spending and spell trouble for the American economy. Really? It's obvious that it will. Of course. Remember during the pandemic, guys. Remember during the pandemic, you couldn't get toilet tissue. That's right. You couldn't get toilet tissue. Remember that? Remember you were going there and be like, hey, they ain't got no more toilet tissue. Oh, paper towels? Ooh, I grabbed the last one. Or maybe they said a shipment is going to come in the next day. That's what was happening during the pandemic. People had so much money, things were getting cleared out. Food was getting cleared out. EBT and all this other stuff was up the highest it ever been due to government programs. It was continuing to dish out free money, more money, more money, more money, more money, more money. So of course the economy is doing good. You don't think that the pandemic money, a lot of that money was being used for down payments? Of course it was. It was fueling the housing market because individuals had savings in their account.
My boy,
how many money change them is?
Shit, 65, you heard me?
What's your money in your shoes for?
I mean, I walk to the money.
Damn.
Let me give you just a little bit of information here. The reason why the housing market had just blew up in the last 2 years, where prices went up 20, 30, 40, 50, 60%.
Sensational.
In 1 year, 2 years. The reason why that is, they thought that the money that was coming in was going to burn a hole in their pocket. They were afraid they were going to spend it, and so they thought to themselves,
You know what? I want to go ahead and throw this money into a house. I don't know if I have this down payment money later.
and so everybody was rushing to the housing market to dump their money and checks into housing.
Son, your ego is writing checks your body can't cash.
Now, I don't blame anybody for that, because I believe that if you got money from the pandemic, you should use the money for whatever you need to do to better your life. Now, if that's buying a home, that's great. If that's buying you a new car, great. If it's paying down your credit cards, great. Whatever you do, right? Whatever you do. Just don't be buying that BMW Hellcat. Don't BMW and Hellcats. And some of you guys went to Cancun and Jamaica, but that's another story. My point is that the housing market has been lifted up by pandemic money. That's just what it was. And if anybody disagrees with that, I don't know what to tell you. You live it underneath a rock. Maybe you're living on Earth 616, in the Marvel comics. I don't know. I don't know where you're at, but you're not living here in reality, because people are getting laid off currently. They're going to get laid off in the future. The housing market is on the brink on becoming a buyer's market. It's almost there. It's almost there, guys. Some things I believe still have to happen. I still believe, but if you have been looking and you have continued to see price based on your market, it may be a good deal already. Look at Austin. They're down like 22, 30%. Again, some of those areas may still be unaffordable, right? They're still high. But the point is we have to start from somewhere, guys. And if prices are going down 20, 30% in one area, there may be a bunch of deals in there. Remember, your situation isn't everyone else's situation. The U.S. labor market, while cooling off a bit, still remains incredibly strong. Unemployment rate is still near historical lows. A continuing strong labor market could help consumers maintain spending patterns similar to those observed recently, even without pandemic's era savings. It's gonna get worse. We've seen this story. Americans love spending.
All right, so you now have 24 hours to spend the $1 million. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
The money was not lost. It was spent. So let's get that straight. I know a lot of people are going to think,
These Americans and all these people who had money in their savings, they lost their money. The money has just vanished and disappeared.
That's not true. They spent the money on rallies and Popeyes and McDonald's. They spent all the money by 60-inch screen TVs and PS5s. Guys, I've done stories over and over. And remember, people were spending out of their minds. People were continuing to spend. Now that the money's gone, we're going to start seeing everybody pull back. Amazon numbers are going to be low. Walmart numbers are going to be low. Target, all these places, restaurants, Uber, all of these places are going to come out and start saying,
Things are getting tight, guys, for the regular, everyday person.
and we all know McDonald's is not in this game to not make money, guys. So I just want you guys to really understand what this means. This is a pivotal moment where we're going to start seeing a transition a real transition when it comes to job loss, the economy shrinking, meaning businesses will start closing. That meaning demand on houses is going to start coming down because people cannot no longer afford it. I'm telling you. And then also rise in debt. I'm telling you guys, this is what's going to happen. I'm telling you guys. So be ready for it. The economy is going to continue to go down in a downward direction, guys. Be ready for it. Once again, these companies aren't loyal. Once again, do not overpay. And please make sure that we care about purchase price and we don't care about these interest rates. So hopefully you got value out of this content, guys. If you have any commercial real estate or investment properties, please come to me. I will personally take care of you when it comes to the financing, guys. That's what I do. I'm a lender. So if you need a cash out purchase or refi, come to me. I got you. I'll take care of you. You will hear directly from me, guys. Directly from me. I will take care of you. So just remember, you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video right here. Yes, this one right here. It will give you information on the housing market, financial news, get you into your first rental property. You cannot beat that. And the information I will give you, it will be gold. See you in the next one. Thanks.